Hi, I'm having some technical difficulties, please pardon me. But nobody's in yet anyway, so looks like. So, okay. Wow. So we had so much fun last night coming up with some pretty weird questions, which I love that you guys are willing to do that. But I promised anybody who wanted a reading. Alexander, hi, how are you doing? Hi. So I promised that if somebody came in for reading and needed a reading for the new moon, oh, blessings to you too, uh, that they would get one. So we didn't get to finish last night because I ended up with my battery getting zapped. So, and I really don't know. I don't know. It was 2 hours, so I guess we didn't do that badly. But I am ready to go ahead and do readings today or talk about uh, one of the new healing modalities that I found out about and a possible new platform for us to be on. But before I do all that, I'd like to say hi, happy Memorial Day if you're in the States, and if you're not, we're celebrating Memorial Day today, which is really officially the start of the summer. So um, it is a time when we go out and burn things over a grill, drink alcohol, and try to remember what. Oh, yeah, Memorial Day. Yeah, that's why we're celebrating. Sure. Oh, wow. It's important. Beginning of summer. Okay. Yes. And we have the new moon energy. And of course, we see this is just it is that I have been um I'm a little late coming in because I had some technical difficulties, but fortunately it didn't last forever. But it was just we had almost a fire drill type thing when the fire alarm went off briefly, and it's like, what? But it turned out that it wasn't a real fire, so it was just somebody probably left a pan on in the kitchen or something, and when they turned it off, the thing went off. So got the smoke cleared out, open a window, and but that's my guess anyway of what happened. So anyway, it was interesting because I was walking around half naked and had to hurry up and put on clothes, which is what I do when nobody's around, and I'm just going to be in my bedroom working on stuff or whatever, you know. I'm like, oh, geez, make sure I take my key and all that, Oh, geez, I don't have any pockets, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, um, I don't know if hardly anybody's going to make it in from the States because most of y'all are probably out at a grilling party, but promised I'd come in, so I'm in. So I'll ask some weird questions myself, if nothing else. But I do want to tell you about this group called Unified, and it's spelled kind of funny, FYD, okay, which is they have started up a new social platform, both a chat and a video, a place that you can put videos. But in order to do videos, you have to be a premium subscriber. But you can use the chat part for free. However, right now, until June the 1st, they are having a 7-day free trial, which I'm probably going to go for because it seems like they come up with some good stuff and it might be worth it. Right now, instead of since it is a premium platform and a new starting up platform, and they're trying not to depend on any advertisers, it's kind of pricey a month, unless you get the deal, which is 40% off. And when you get to the site, they'll tell you right there, it's something like 7 days in May, I think, is the code. And then you can get in for like $19.99 a month. So it's, do as you will. I'm going to try a 7 days and see what these people are about, because it seems like they're serious about bringing the truth out. I'm going to be deleting something else that I have lost faith in. And I'm sorry, but Farsight is just not worth it to me. It's not going to quite cover the cost, but it is going to keep me from, it's going to at least help defray the cost of this new thing if I do it, if I go through with it. But it would be a good platform because it's not censored. We could talk about whatever we freaking want to talk about. It's, oh, hey, Black Dragon. Hi. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, Gemini. There's my Jim. My shiny, beautiful Jim. Hi. And my sleek black dragon. Oh, it's going to be a great day. We're going to have a great time. Yeah. Okay, so people are finding their way in. I need all the beautifuls I can get. Let me tell you, I figured something terrible out. I just recently, I think I said, I just recently got back some of my clothing that I haven't seen in 20 years. Unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure. It's like having a whole new wardrobe. But it's vintage, but it's nice. I have some nice stuff, man. Anyway, the news is a little sad is it all fits. And that means I'm right back where I was before I lost 80 pounds, when I was starving and homeless. So, well, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. It's like, well, it's better than it could be, but still, it's kind of sad to think here I am 20 years later and I'm here again. So, it's okay though, because having a nice wardrobe is also fun. So, and I'm going to be 65 this year on my birthday. I cannot believe I lasted this long with all that's happened to me. Laughing must help. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying, if you are in the States, enjoying the holiday. And even if you're not in the States, you can still enjoy the holiday. We don't mind. Come on in. Enjoy it with us anyway. We don't care. We'll hand you a beer or a wine or a steak or something. You'll get some a hamburger at least. Okay. So I got to do my disclaimer in the beginning. And the disclaimer just goes something like this. Hi, I'm the Ocean Swagger and the Ocean's Deep Woo. And we do woo here. We do very deep woo. We do the deepest of woos. I mean, we talk about wild stuff, man. Wild shit, let's tell you. We got, we believe that it is quite possible and probable that everything that millions of people have reported around the globe as having experienced is probably all existent, and their stories have some kind of truth and veracity, because we all know what happens generally in this society to experiencers when they talk. And if they're bothering to tell you, it must be darn important, and they're not probably getting much out of it, except a lot of times kicking the butt. I hate to tell you. So if people are reporting a certain phenomena, there's probably truth to it, some kind of truth. First of all and foremost, that's what we go by here. We don't pussyfoot around and pretend that we don't know that this stuff exists. Okay? We don't pretend that there's no evidence, because we know there is, because we know people who have it, and it's not being acknowledged. So, yes, and you know what, Black Dragon? A day to remember all those who sacrificed their lives, what they fought for, not just in America, but all over the world. Semper Fi. Yes, there's a song that just came into my head, and some people might get on my case about it. I'm proud to be a truther, 'cause at least my mind is free. And I won't forget the ones who died to bring the truth to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and proclaim it till the end. There ain't no doubt we've been lied to. So come on, let's be friends. It's true. We've been lied to. We've been heavily lied to. As a matter of fact, a long time ago, there was a album by a comedy group called, what was their name? It's on the tip of my tongue. But they put out an album called Everything You Know Is Wrong. And later on, I found that to be so true. Everything you know is wrong. Yeah. Well, right? Hey, we're all in this together, except the elites. They're in it on their own. They're in it for themselves. And that's just the conundrum I'm trying to resolve in my mind here. But let me finish with this. Okay. What we talk about is deep woo. If you're not here for that, you're not going to like it. But if you are a novice, a beginner, you might have some shocks, because there's going to be a lot of people in chat that are going to have gone through all the shocks already, okay? So be nice to each other. Remember that everything that we talk about, it has to do with the matrix, life in the matrix, in this massively multiplayer total immersion, virtual reality learning game that we call Life on Earth, and has absolutely nothing to do with real life, which exists outside the matrix. And with that being said, we should be able to say most anything we want to. It has nothing to do with real life, after all, right? These things you got to do. Like I said, if this new platform works out, that would be lovely. However, right now there is a fee. I'm not sure I really like that part of it. However, like I said, unified as a concept, it's a good concept. They don't want to be beholden to advertisers, which we know that a lot of advertisers are big corporations. And which rabbit hole you want to go down and how deep you want to go. Well, that's just the thing, Black Dragon. Is there an end? You know, it seems like you get to the bottom, you think, but no, it's not the bottom. Here's another rabbit hole. At the bottom of every rabbit hole is another bunch of rabbit holes. at the answer to every question is a whole bunch more questions. Like, how in the heck did this happen? Okay, how in the heck could it happen, right? Well, which is why I'm kind of with Elon about this being a matrix. It very little chance it would be base reality, because if, for instance, time travel, yeah, I'm pretty convinced it has to exist. Why? If it ever, if anybody ever figured out how to time travel, once it exists for all time. That's how time works. So it will never not exist again. Well, or actually, to be more precise, time travel has always existed, because somehow, in the realm of infinite probability, somebody created it. Somebody discovered or created it. How to do that, which means time travel's always existed. Whether we've been aware of it or affected by it is a whole different discussion. However, you know, oh, is that Mr. Cowboy? Were you perching on the chair so pretty? We didn't get to see you. You gonna go back up there for me? I was gonna take some pictures of you. I was gonna show the people how pretty you were. Okay, so basically, with that out of the way, a woman came up, a woman who is the Dr. Michaels is her name, and I think her name is Sandra Rose Michaels. I should have been a little more prepared, but we had a fire drill today. I was going to make sure I had her name and everything right before I came in, but I'm going to give you some information so you can get there and look into it yourself and decide if you want to do this stuff, if you have any interest in this. However, the social chat platform is free. So I was thinking, if nothing else, we might want to go for the free chat platform. And it might be a good thing to use instead of MeWe, because some people are not that impressed with MeWe. So it just might give us another avenue, you know. So if it exists in one person's thought, then it exists. Yes, I agree. If it exists in one because honestly, you're just full of wisdom tonight. If anybody thought of it, then it exists. Thoughts become things. Thoughts are things. a lot of what we think we are discovering or creating is actually remembering. And I find that, and a lot of times these memories are unlocked, these creative thoughts are unlocked at the same time and go to whoever is able to receive them, which is why there is fighting sometimes over who came up with it, is because you didn't really come up with it all by yourself. It was something that had formed in the universe that whose vibration was knocking on the door, and you happen to be able to pick that up. Most people who write songs will tell you about this, that they're this effect. Oh, your niece wants a reading. Hi, Jason. How you doing? Okay, you can have a reading. I have my tea here. I can do that. So, like I said, it's unified UNIFYD, not ED. And the person, I believe her name is Sandra Rose Michaels. And she has invented, she comes from a very scholarly family of geniuses. And just as I have said on this show, that I will not allow an operation to be done on me because it's too primitive. Medicine today, as it is practiced today, is just too primitive. It's just one more way they come up with stuff that's just another way to either stab, cut, burn, or poison. It's entropic medicine. I won't go for it. I can't go for that. They've made some wonderful strides. They've come up with some very good things. I mean, but you find that if you go to a standard ER, you have to fear for your life. When you stay in the hospital, you really have to watch that you don't get maimed. I'm sorry. We have a hospital that's well known for that around here. It's very scary. It's time for this to change. And says yes, please. Okay, Kristen. Okay. Um. Oh. Oh, the Darwin Theory. You know what? Darwin didn't even entirely. Towards the end, Darwin's theory just got twisted, and he didn't even believe in the version of the theory that we have heard that has been put forth. So he was rather disappointed with the way that came out before he died. So crazy, that we have been, let's face it, we've been lied to and hoodwinked. That's just all there is to it. People are going to be very shocked, but when all this does finally come out and all the crazy conspiracy theories turn out to be true, well, some people are still going to be shocked. But fortunately, you and I, we've been through that, and this is not to be our fate. So let's not talk falsely now, for the hour is getting late. Bob Dylan wrote that. But Jimi Hendrix really did that song. That's All on the Watchtower. And I'm about to turn the camera around. Love to hear that gotcha. Okay, turn the camera around. Get a little free entertainment here. Okay. Get to see me close up. I'm sorry about your luck. I don't have any makeup on or anything, so it's just too bad. I did not put makeup on today. I just was not into it. It's 80 some freaking degrees here. It'd all melt off anyway. So I'm not one of those that puts the spackle on and then puts all of the setting powder and God knows what other chemicals is in that shit. I don't know what it is, but anyway, let me get my cards. Oh, heavens, to Betsy. Where are my cards? Don't tell me my cards are gone. Where are my... Now, wait a minute. They can't be gone. They can't be. They can't. Okay, I'm sitting on them. Well, good thing they're pretty resilient. They're cards, not eggs. Oh, don't get you started on don't get me started on cancer treatments. Jason is actually somebody from Kent that I like and trust. So unusual. I'm sorry. I'm so sarcastic about Kent, but a lot of people are knuck and futz here. Although the people in this building are awfully nice, really, for the most part. I haven't run into too many, well, not too many real crazy people here. Oh, you haven't been wrong yet? Yeah, basically, they poison you with radiation, they poison you with poison, and then they cut on you some. They damage you. Yeah, yeah, that's great. I don't know. Don't even, I don't want to think about it, man. It gets me too angry. Um, Healing with light. This lady has found a way to heal people with light. And we already know that healing can be done with vibration and sound. Light is also a vibration. So this doesn't surprise me one bit. I've been predicting it, that it's going to shift to that. And it looks like it does work. The elites have been using it since the 90s. And it's in private homes. What we've got to do is get this to shift so it's in public places. The public places that it's in, it's like $50 an hour for a treatment. But in 4 hours, a woman's tumor, it was like the guy that's talking about this. His name is he's a Jason too, Jason Shirka. He said his aunt had a tumor, not a malignant one, but a tumor. And within 4 hours of exposure to this, it was totally gone. She didn't have to have an invasive operation. She didn't have to have anything further. It was just gone. So, and the elites have been using this to cure their stuff for a long, long time now, for decades. It's time for this to come to the regular people. Meanwhile, we're being stabbed and poisoned and radiated. Thanks, guys, for caring, because they love us so much. Well, this shit's coming out, and I told you this is the summer, it's going to start to come out. And it looks like this may be part of that. So there is a video that goes with this where they interview this woman. Jason interviews this woman, not this Jason, but Jason Shirka interviews this woman, and you can see it on YouTube. She says her life has been threatened a lot of times. She's been in a lot of danger. But because she has been providing this to the military has been protecting her. So she's actually been pretty well protected. However, she's had to live her life a little differently, I'm sure. But from the looks of her place, she hasn't suffered too much. She's got a really nice place. But the bottom price for 4 units to do a standard setup with of this is something like 28 grand. So it's not something that most of us would be buying a house with that. This would almost have to be some kind of a business. But we'll see. Maybe we could find a church who could pull it off. I'd be willing to try if anybody knows how to get this accomplished. Yeah. So we're getting ready here. And since she's new people get to go first because they've never been here before. I decided last time too that new people get a chance. Just so we can get you hooked. um, go live on mic about the government. Niece's boyfriend wants to go live on the mic about the government. Well, we'll have to arrange that at some point. We'll have a talk, have him talk to me about a time, and we'll talk about what he wants to talk about. If it fits our show, and if you're basically ragging on the government, that probably will. But if it fits our format of deep woo, yeah, I'm certainly willing to talk to him about arranging a time. So this is the way it goes for people who haven't been here before. Is I shuffle the first of these two decks were written by Jamie Sams. She wrote the cards, and then another artist drew them. But she's from the Wolf Clan Teaching Lodge, and she originally made these to be able to teach lessons of her teaching lodge. But I vibe with them a lot better than tarot cards because just Native American, the way they think, makes more sense to me, and so do animals. These are the animal cards. These are the Sacred Path cards. You get one of each and maybe more if things get dicey and I need more information. Yeah, we'll also check with the pendulum to make sure I'm getting it right. So, and then we're going to do some topics. After we get your readings done, we'll do some topics. Well, I think is nobody listening? I'm explaining how to do this. These are the cards. We're getting ready to do this. I just said I'm going to let new people go first. Yeah, because usually they have ants in their pants to try this if they never had this. So, okay, fine. We'll let you go first. How's that? You like that? Let's get up here and tell me when to stop shuffling. And I'm about to explain how we do this. I shuffle the cards. In order to get you involved in it, I wait for you to say stop. That's how we get your energy into this, okay? And then I'll tell you what the reading is. You get 2 cards as of right now. I mean, maybe later on, if we have a lot of spare time on our hands, we might go into more detail about this or that. Or if something's unclear, we sometimes pull more cards. Fair enough? Okay. Well, I did mention the healing with light thing, and that I did say a bit about that, and I'll probably be saying a little bit more. I'm going to do some readings on it as time goes on. But tell Kristen this is how it's going to be. We have to do it this way. I got cards in my hand here, and I got these cards. I'm going to shuffle. She's going to have to tell me when to stop shuffling, okay? And then the card that comes up is her card, okay? We're going to do that twice. We're going to do it with this deck and that deck. Ready? Okay, think about what you need to know about. She have any particular things she needs to know? Whoa. Sundance fell out. This is not necessarily your card, but it has something to do with the topic It has something to do with it. This is the card of self-sacrifice, sacrificing oneself for a cause. That's a very interesting card. Something that brings you pain, but sometimes you have to sacrifice things. So, oh, Denali, hi there. Okay, Jason, I need to hear from you then, or her. I need to hear, yes, I understand how this goes. And then I need to hear stop when you want me to stop shuffling. Okay? Hello? Hi. Hello. Oh, another card popped out. Victory. Interesting. That one keeps popping out. Victory. There's some kind of victory. What? Another one. Respect. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Jason, I need to hear from you if I'm going to do this reading. I know there's a lag. Okay, you're ready. Okay, you're ready. Okay. Because people kind of drift off, they listen, they do stuff. But I need you to tell me to stop shuffling at some point. I'm not going to sit here and shuffle forever and ever. I will stop at some point with or without you. Okay. 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 Yeah, the video lags a little. I know that. And actually, the spirits are really choosing the cards. Yeah. Yep. Your higher selves. Toot, 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 toot. Welcome to The Price is Right. You're not paying a penny for this. However, may I say that if you would happen to want to, you could put something in the tip jar. Okay. And Vision Quest. You find something you have been seeking, something you've been looking for a while. It's like, it's finally here. It is. I have found it. I have found it. Okay. I need you to do the same thing again with this deck of cards, okay? Somebody out the window said, right. Okay, I got a pussy cat. I'm like, what? I'm hearing somebody answer, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not. Okay, that was somebody outside. Like, what? I haven't brought anybody on. Okay. Oh, I thought you said yes, the card. Okay, the card. Okay. Well, I'm shuffling, and well, let's do it for this. Tell me when. And it does. Oh. Um, people are waving. I gotta wave back. People are waving because they see me through the window, and they often see Cowboy through the window. Okay. So, tell me when to stop shuffling. Yeah, it's well, you'll see the video if you want to. I will tell you how to find it. I'll try and get a link thrown up. Where in the heck is Pam? Oh, I did just stop right as that popped up. Night owl. Okay. Owl is one thing, feminine energy. It can be a person who stays up at night, something that happens at night. It's feminine energy, though, and takes the place of the eagle in the daytime. Everything that the eagle does in the daytime, the owl does at night. So there's many associations with the owl. One of them is owls are generally seen right around the time you're going to encounter a UFO. You're either going to have an abduction scenario or have a sighting a lot of times right around the time you see an owl. And there have been people who have made videos based on this, trying to figure out what the connection is. However, in some native tribes, owl was also the same word as ghost. So some people see them as being very positive, some don't. But remember that in Bohemian Grove, there is a great big statue of an owl. So it can also mean that. It can mean the shady side of things or just the dark, not necessarily evil, the feminine side of things. Not necessarily evil. It just depends on what you're asking about. Now, I kind of leave this usually in a 2-card draw like this. I usually don't poke my nose in and ask what you're asking about. I just tell you what the card can mean. You will usually know what it's talking about. That's why I'm explaining this. So, this can be things that happen at night. This can be a person who stays up at night a lot, nightlife. The owl's feathers are also called deceiver feathers because they're silent. It can fly silently. Okay, so basically, you have finding something you're looking for and the owl associated with that. So, whatever this is that you've been looking for, this is probably something that's going to happen at night. It probably is something to do with the owl can also be wisdom. There's a lot of um, there's really a lot of lore about owls, but in this deck, it's about and in my experience, a lot of times it's talking about people having had an abduction experience. If you've been seeking proof that there is something, I mean, if this was a person who was seeking proof, I'd say you're going to get your proof. Or if you are seeking something else, I'm going to say you're going to find it. You're probably going to find it at night. You're probably going to find it in it's a feminine dominated card. So yeah, you're probably going to find it. It's going to have something to do with women. Okay. So, uh, and owls are kind of mysterious. They can see in the dark. A lot of times, depending on the question, it can also mean being able to see in the dark, see through the darkness. So it just depends on what you're seeking. Okay, let me see. Did we tell Kristen what is this? Okay. Let me first test the pendulum. I'll show you how we test it. Let's see. My cat's name is Alexander. And it's saying no, which is true. But I go, my channel is The Ocean's Deep Woo. And it is swinging to yes. Kind of faint. It's not very energetic today, but okay. Hi, Linda Bennett. Hey, doing, sweetheart? Oh, you probably be abducted and they'll bring her back right away. Okay, so did we tell her what she needs to know? Is this reading complete? Well, for 2-card reading, that's a heck of a lot. Yeah, the Vision Quest. I could talk a little bit about a Vision Quest. Back in the old days, this reading is complete. But back in the old days, a Vision Quest, somebody would go off for 4 days and they would fast and they would have visions. They would find out their spirit name. They would see the truth of the universe. That's what they went off to do. They would get their totem animal. Vision Quest is where you go off to initiate yourself into realizing the true nature of the world. So, if that helps, okay, there's your reading. Yeah. See, if a person was asking about that kind of thing, then this would mean that. But unless you are, it's not going to mean that. Okay. Like if somebody was asking about the Bohemian Grove stuff, then it would mean that. It would mean something like that. But that if that's not what you're asking, then it's going to mean something else. That's the way of the cards. It's like they conform to fit the question. Okay, they're not. Well, that's why they're a useful tool. Okay. So, anyway, who's next? I will let this fight it out among yourselves. Shaman was in first for the record. Ganja Shaman, if you're still around, you may have a reading, but you've got to acknowledge that you're still around and still listening and can respond. Because if you don't, and I do a reading, you're going to have to play it back in order to get your reading. So who's going to be next? Who wants to be next? Yep, looks like they're gone. Okay, so Ganja Shaman usually does kind of wander in and then wander back out again. Okay. So Black Dragon was the next one in. So you want a reading, Black Dragon? Or do you have anything to ask about? Because you already know you can ask strange questions here. Ah, Denali wants to go, and I know you, Black Dragon. Between you and Jason, you'll be backing up so far that you'll be back at the front of the line before you know it. You both back up. But yeah, Princess needs a reading. She didn't get her reading last night. So here we go. Denali. You know the routine. So I'm shuffling. And what does Denali need to know? What does Denali need to know about? Now my hands are getting tired, so I'm having to shuffle different. Yes, I know you, Blackjack. You and Jason fighting for last spot. Stop. Okay. Woo! Power place. Earth connection and empowerment. This is a special place. Special spot of land for you, Denali. If it is not your home, is it a place you want to be? It's a place where you feel empowered, a special spot to you. That's what this is talking about. Power place. A lot of times there's a strong vibe at these places, and that one's come up, I think, before for you, hasn't it? Occasion comes up when people are thinking of moving somewhere or getting a home, when they're just like thinking about it or thinking about maybe taking a retreat or vacation. It's a special place. Okay. So here we go, Denali. Second deck. Stop. Skunk. Here we go with the skunk. Respect. Respect is the key word for skunk, but it is also respect because of what the skunk can do. So, people who do not respect the skunk suffer a sad fate, or other animals. Like I said, a skunk gives you 3 warnings, and then you're going to get sprayed. By the time you get the 3rd warning, you're going to get sprayed. You probably won't get out of the way in time, so don't ignore the first 2. Basically, this is a story of respect going on, but it's also about being with people who are like you, attracting them around you, and repelling people who are not like you. And a lot of times this is when a person is having a quest to find their crowd, their tribe. And it's also cutting people out who are not good for you, cutting people, places, whatever is not good for you. So people who are not of like mind. See, a skunk is a very playful little animal, and they're sweet. I've dealt with them before. They are sweet. You can pet them. If you're kind and you don't startle them and you don't piss them off, you can pet skunks. They're sweet little animals, really. You just don't want to piss them off. Which some people are like that too, right? But don't piss them off, right? But anyway, skunks attract other skunks and not otherwise. Okay, not too many other animals want to be too close to a skunk. Sort of like Pepe Le Pew. So this has to do with a power place. This may indicate a longing to find your place where you can be around like-minded people, and it would be a lot like my dream too, to live in a nice eco village where the people are not all indoctrinated crazy, and you can actually have a decent conversation and things are kind of make sense, and they're sustainable, and they're not nuts, where the people ain't basically nuts. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'd like that too, actually. I'd like it where my views are respected. People who are like me, people who think like I do, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get some respect for, I think I'm actually, people who know me pretty well think I'm pretty smart. I'd like to be respected for that instead of thought to be a weirdo. However, I will proudly wear the badge of a weirdo in comparison to what some people think is normal. Ah, okay, so I guess I don't have to check. Is there anything more we need in this reading, or is it done? Is that what Denali needed to hear? Okay, it's a very definite yes. This is correct, and this is what you need to know now. Okay, who is next? Linda! Moon Village. Oh, sounds interesting. Okay. Well, thank you. I know the same about you, Linda. You are always on top of everything I say. You know about this already. I'm usually not surprising you about any of this, and you figure things out. I know you. I know something about you. Ah, stop. There we go. And oh, hey, Oka. Things are not the way they seem. It's time to laugh. It is also the time of the Mercury retrograde. I call it Heyoka time. Things are not the way they seem. But this is not really a bad card unless this has to do with a serious subject. If you're asking, does he love me? The answer would be, if you think whatever you think, you're on the wrong track. But this can also be time to laugh, time to laugh and have some fun. But be sure that you're not doing the opposite of what you need to be doing. So, Heyoka is humor and opposites, and using humor sometimes. Sometimes you find out what you do need by first finding out what you don't need, and you figure out what you do want by finding out what you don't want. So, that could very well be the message. And this is Mercury retrograde. And I'm hearing, okay, get ready to say stop again, Linda. Because this is a Mercury retrograde card. I'm saying it's stuff that's happening now with you. And it's going to have something to do with the Mercury retrograde. I'm almost certain of it. This is going to be talking about the Mercury retrograde for you. Okay, Coyote. Wow, it doesn't get any more contrary than this. This is the totem of the Heyoka. Holy moly, holy guacamole, what are you up to, Linda? The Coyote's the trickster. Linda, there's definitely a trickster in the woodpile. I'm going to give you another 2 cards because this is a wild reading so far. Giveaway and responsibility. Wow. Okay. Turkey is a giveaway. And cradleboard is a responsibility, like a birth. Like a child is a responsibility. Your your baby, like if a project is your baby or something that's like that. Can be the birth of a new project, but anyway, this is a giveaway. This is the giveaway bird. I would say either it looks like a joke is being played on somebody. So if it's you, I hope it's nothing too bad. But I would say, whatever you're doing, remember that this is Mercury retrograde. It's good for some things, but not for others. And Turkey could even be talking about, you know what Mercury retrograde is great for? Taking things back, redoing things, catching up with things that, the past. This one seems to have been heavily about the past, coming back and redoing the past. I got some stuff out of my storage bin that I haven't seen for years, right? So redoing things, going back to things maybe that you left undone, taking back stuff that didn't work out for you, renewing things, renewing a subscription, all of that RE stuff is Mercury retrograde. Whatever is going on here, it's not the way it seems. Remember to laugh and remember you're in Mercury retrograde. Remember the rules. Okay, and this is a giveaway. It's also connected with the South. In fact, some people call it the South Eagle because a lot of things were eagles to them. But did you know it was almost this nation's national bird? Yeah, the turkey. And actually, today it would be very valid. You don't know what it could be. A responsibility. Yeah, it's something that's coming up then. Because look, Heyoka and Coyote, they're not coming up for nothing. And Turkey, the giveaway bird. Well, is there something that needs to be given away? Donated? Yeah, I suggest you meditate on it because this is really strong right here. Strongly. Okay, let me see if I can ask a few questions. Let's do it this way. Does Linda need to give something away? Yes. Maybe you need to give away a responsibility. Maybe somebody dumped a responsibility on you. Um, or maybe you are responsible. There is a responsibility involved here. Is there a child involved in your life? That's another meaning, but okay, stop. She needs to give something away. Is there an actual physical baby involved in this? No, it's not about an actual physical baby. Is this a responsibility that needs to be chucked, given away to somebody else? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, because yeah, there's something that you need to let go of with something that you're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, turkey instead of eagle. Hi, Barry. How you doing?
Give away her bacon. That's right. Give up your bacon. Stand and deliver. Yeah, that's another possible meaning. A responsibility that you need to pass on. You don't need it. And that's probably I'm guessing people like us, we're usually very responsible and usually too responsible. Don't get involved in somebody else's responsibility, whatever you do. But yeah, there's something that somebody else should be dealing with, not you. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, you feel free. Well, see, that's great. If this isn't something that is here, it's something on the way. So if it comes up, you'll know what to do. Okay. But if you meditate on it, it might come to you exactly what it is. But it could be that somebody's trying to drop something at your door that's not yours to handle, really. Or the other possible meaning. So the other possible meaning is somebody gives you a gift that is funny. That, but that responsibility thing there, you know, it's because this is saying the joke's on you, so laugh, but don't. You don't have to accept things that are not yours. Yeah, somebody's trying to give you. I think that may be part of it too. Somebody's trying to give you something that no. We'll see. Okay. Um, yeah, you know what? Since I moved, it was the best thing I ever did. If you feel the need to move, please, people, go ahead and do it. Sooner the better if you possibly can. Really. Shoot. Okay. Oh, he's 9. Oh, I'm glad he recovered. I'm glad your dog recovered, Barry. Okay. Ah, the secret illegitimate love child, Olinda. Oh, your birthday. You're gonna get some gifts. You're gonna get, but you know what? The Native Americans gave things away for their birthday. Isn't that interesting? You know what you should do? Not that I'd be giving you any ideas, but if I were you, I'd look around the place and see what if there's anything you want to get rid of that would make a nice gag gift just to flow with this Mercury retrograde energy, right? Birthday giveaway, you're going to get some gifts. Looks like you need to give away some things too. Yep. Happy birthday, Linda. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Or as my mother would sing it, happy birthday to you. Please don't catch the flu. Oh, wait, no, that isn't funny anymore. Never mind. Who's next? Is that it? Have we figured it out with Linda? Is that yeah, pretty total reading. Time to get some gifts, time to give some away. Yep. We love you too, Linda. Ah, giving the jewelry to the grandkids. Hmm. Well, it's probably a good idea because, uh, after a certain point, there's a lot of stuff shows up that you're never gonna get the chance to use. You know, it's like you just don't do XYZ anymore, and you don't go to wherever anymore, and you have no interest in whatever anymore, and it's good to let things go. Boy, don't I know. I've got a few things I gotta let go around here. I'm gonna have to do some work on that myself. I've got a lot of work to do. So, who is next? Oh, they both get chicken. Cowboy's got a belly full of chicken. We've been having chicken almost every day because I found out that antibiotic and hormone free chicken can be had at Meijer's for only $5.99 for a whole rotisserie chicken. So, do you believe we are getting chicken these days? We're having chicken for $5.99 for a whole chicken. During a time when chickens elsewhere, I looked at a roasting chicken at Aldi's. It was like $15, $16. But I can go to Meijer's and get a no hormones and no antibiotics bird for already roasted for $6. That's a no-brainer. That is a total no-brainer. Hey, did Pam make it in? James, hi James, how you doing? Okay, who is next? Because I am space casing. As I think it was Gemini though, wasn't it Gemini? Gemini, yeah, was in when a whole bunch of people came in. I don't see Pam. I don't see Pam yet. Oh, there you are. Okay, now you popped up. Hi. Yeah, we were missing you, Pam. I was just saying, where's Pam? Pam, I am. Green eggs and ham may not be too bad because, although it's not the best, because usually that means they've been cooked in aluminum if the eggs are green. However, if it's green ham and eggs, you don't want to touch that. Green ham is not good. Never a good thing. Pam is like a toaster strudel. Okay, you want to explain that? She's just popping up? Is that what you mean? She just popped up? Oh, pre-roasted chickens. Yeah, aren't they great? Grow your own chicken. Well, you just get some chicken seeds and you plant them out in the garden and you mulch them really. Oh, wait a minute. No, that isn't the way it works. Oh, well. James, or is it you? Is it you or Gemini who is next? I do not know. Pops up and sweet. Oh, that is very sweet. Very, very sweet. Who wants a reading? I want to do it before my phone goes out, before my phone loses battery. Hurry it up. With hurrah? Rah, rah, rah. Okay. Just busy. Denali. We did Denali. Oh. Oh, the cannabis seeds do that. That's right. The chicken seeds are some. Wait a minute. No, and chickweed isn't the same either. I'm sorry. Yeah, chickens are different. James Oritz, are you going? Okay, James, here we go. You know the story. I'm waiting for the word from you when to stop. Oh, wedding. Oh, chicken seeds are like bacon seeds. I get it. Okay. Yeah. They grow a little different. Ah, cycles and movement. Wow. Vicious cycles. No, these aren't necessarily vicious. Okay, this comes up when you're taking a trip or you're moving. This is almost always you're taking a trip or you're moving or you're thinking of moving. You're trying to take a trip or trying to move. That's when this comes up. The only other thing this usually means is things moving along, how things are moving, but almost always when this shows up, you're going somewhere. Okay. Something's happening with going somewhere. Okay. I understand what hey, I understand, Pam, what pooped feels like, believe me. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. You know what, Gemini, if somehow my phone dies or something, you have my number, just call and I'll give you one, honestly. I don't mind. Chalupa cabras. Chalupa cobras, they're delicious. No. Moving better now. Oh, good. Yeah, movement, you're going somewhere. Good. Okay, I need another tell me when to stop. Coyote again. Something funny. Well, I'm getting it's not bad, and humor helps. I'm hearing laughter, humor. Um, things are not quite. It's things can still be not quite what you think they are because Coyote is tricky, but it could be that during the Mercury retrograde too, that the cycle of the Mercury retrograde. However, no, this looks like something funny, like a need for humor or something funny happens, you need to laugh. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like, let me see, am I on the right track with this? Coyote is very much going to be in effect for a while yet. Got at least another week. We got about, I think, another week, maybe a little less, at least a few days. Yeah, it looks like that's what that's about. It's about, look, remember it's Mercury retrograde. Remember what I told you about Mercury retrogrades. Have fun, laugh, don't take things too seriously, don't take things personally. Um, a lot of things are going to be a little tricky, but don't take it personally. And keep a good sense of humor. That's another message of this card. Always have a good sense of humor. So, live feed left you. Oh, well, what did you do to live feed? Yeah, I could see where you would be in. Yeah, Canadian geese. Oh my goodness, we get those here. They are a mess, though. They really are. But and they are noisy. But yeah, we have Canadian geese here. Oh, you did? You did. Black says he raised a Canadian goose until it learned to fly. I did that for a few animals growing up. I was kind of an Ellie Mae. So, does this conclude this reading, or do we need? Is this enough? Don't forget to laugh, and things are moving. Movement is happening. And if you're thinking of making a move of any kind, I would say wait until after Mercury retrograde. Folks, you can do all the looking at things, or unless the only change to that advice would be if you were trying to move and couldn't move before, when Mercury retrograde comes, you may be able to move then. Like something that got stalled and you have to restart, then that would be good. Barry has to regrow his nostril hair. Well, that's pretty important. You gotta lasso them doggies. Okay. Yeah, I think June 3rd is when it's finally over. Now, who's next? Gemini. Come on, jumping Gemini. Tell me when to stop. Just say, oh, stop. Yeah, just have fun. Everybody, laugh and have fun and don't take things personally. But we are just about at the end of this game. It's going to be shocking. There'll be some thrills and chills. It'll look very scary. It'll all be bullshit. You know that already. Oh, see, you lost a dog, but now you got one, and maybe you got another one, Barry. Maybe you get adopted by another dog. Ah. Okay, Gemini, are you ready to tell me when to stop shuffling? Because my hands are eventually going to get tired and I'm going to stop anyway. And I just got to warn you, I have 46% battery. Okay. Woo! Standing people, roots and giving. Okay, the trees. Being out among the trees is a good time to be out among the trees. And the roots are like a network. This, I feel, has something to do with your network. You have a network. One of the messages would be get out among the trees. But another one is your network. Okay. Tell me when to stop once again. Yeah, but this is the second deck. When? this is the other deck. It's hard because it doesn't go at the same rate as I know there's a delay and it doesn't, speed readings. I swear, I think I'm just going to do them that way from now on. I'm not going to wait for people to tell me. I'm just going to do the freaking reading and realize that their higher self is going to pick the cards. I'm going to stop when I think it needs to stop, and I am not going to wait for you. And if you don't let me know whether you're here or not, then you're going to have to let me know if you want a reading. You're going to have to speak up. Because I can't keep up with it myself. I'm too busy doing this. So stop. Okay. Whoa, one wanted to hop out, so you get that one too. Grouse. Dancing. Time to dance. And also, there's some secrets afloat. There's some things that people aren't saying. I feel like there's something odd about that. But yeah, grouse is, you know what? The grouse does mating dance and also does a spiral dance. It spirals around, does it? To get a mate. Sometimes this means somebody's doing a mating dance trying to get your attention, or maybe you're the one doing the mating dance trying to get someone's attention. Either way, the grouse is dancing. But at this point, I feel like your connections here has to do with your network, your connections. And, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it didn't come up on my end. Yeah, it didn't come up here. I'm going to have to do it that way. Maybe that's just the way it's going to have to be. This is Mercury Retrograde. Things are not going to be heard. Things are going to be, messages are going to get misled, misread, and what everything, on the physical plane. Standing people, something about your connections and your network of people and being out. I see you actually, you know what? It almost looks to me like you're going to go to a dance, something that's going to involve dancing. And the secrets are there too. Like, I'm going to give you another one of these cards. You'll find out something you've been looking for. Maybe your birthday too. You know what? Somebody might have been saving something for your birthday. And you had your birthday, and maybe they didn't get to see you over your birthday. Because something you've been looking for that'll make you happy comes to you. So through your network, the grouse is also a happy card. The lynx can be an unhappy card sometimes, but with the other cards, it kind of looks like this is probably a happy secret, not a sad one. So yes, I'm just going to let the spirits pick the cards. Heck with it. Some dude was belly dancing. That would have been fun to watch. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that too. I swear that's where I'm going with this. I'm just going to pick them and do the reading. And let me see, is that all that Gemini needs to know right now? Is that something she's looking for is coming to her? And Probably it will involve dance, might involve the opposite sex. Ooh. Yes, that is it. That is a hole. He just had ants in his pants, that's all. However, I have seen some male belly dancers. They're fun to watch. I have seen them. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Bring out your dead. No, who's next? I won't get fooled again. No, no. Ah, that's a good meaning. I like that one, Denali. Lynx has the gift of true seeing and observation, the master of sensing things others miss or ignore, which is why it's the knower of secrets. Joe, okay. Hey, Joe, where are you going with that gun in your hand? Don't shoot your old lady just because you thought she was messing around with another man. Or you'll have to go way down south to Mexico way, where nobody's going to find you. That's the Jimi Hendrix song anyway. See how weird we get around here? We get really creepy around here sometimes. Okay, Jason. So this is now Joe's reading, and now we are doing it, just letting the spirits pick the cards. So this is what Joe needs to know, unless he has a specific question. This is just something Joe should know. What do you need to know, Joe? So a great mystery. Well, Joe, you know what? When great mystery shows up, it's time for strange things to happen to you. You know, you get to find out that the world is that reality is a very big place and the universe is vast. Usually, great mystery is something that you can't explain. There's something that great mystery the universe wants to show you about reality, and you could have something paranormal happen to you. You could have some mystery that you've always wondered about finally become explained or clear to you. This is a card that says the universe wants to show you something. So, okay. Well, Barry, you're on the road here to being read. So once we get through, I don't know who's next. Somebody remind me who's next. I think it would be Jason or Black Dragon, but they always want to go last. So then it would maybe be Barry. So this is for Joe. What does Joe need to know? No, Joe. What do you need to know? Go, Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. Oh. Yes, I'm weird. Okay. Don't take it personal. Joe, okay. Here you go, Joe. Bear. Joe, I don't know what your level of spiritual development is at this time, but bear is an indication that you need to go to what the natives used to refer to as the bear cave, which means within, which means meditation, because the bear is a hibernating animal, and they always saw the hibernation of the bear as a time of going within. So it's about, you need to meditate. Great Mystery wants to show you something. It's time for you to explore your inner territory. Some kind of information is trying to come to you. And maybe you've had some unexplained incidents already. Maybe you've had an inkling that this is coming. You need to go within and meditate and start to find your answers, because Great Mystery has news for you. News for you, sire. Is that yeah, that is right on. Yep. You need to do some inner work. Okay. For you, Joe, meditation, and let us know how that goes. Inner work. Okay. Killer rabbits. The Vorpal Bunny. Right. I'm every weirdo. It's all in me. Oh, thank you. I'm every weirdo. It's all in me. Oh, you almost got flooded there. Oh, wow. Is it, okay. It's between Barry, Black Dragon, and Jason. Who wants to be the last? Because y'all do this to me sometimes. But no, who wants to go now? Out of who's left? Barry, do you want a reading? Going once. Somebody type. Wah! It just went all over the place. Jason wants a reading. Okay. Up, Jason got in first. Okay, Jason got in first. He's not going last this time. Okay, Jason. What does Jason need to know about? And you too. Either has to do with moving house or moving your automobile. It could, in your case, it could be an automobile too. It's movement and moving. You're either thinking of moving again, or you're thinking of travel. And that's usually what that is. Might even be all three. Thinking of traveling somewhere with your car. Okay. Oh, if you gamble, will you win big? Okay. That is a good question. Jason likes to go gambling. I don't. I'm too much of a miser myself. I'd rather save it up and do it that way. But Jason, he says it's fun. For me, it's stressful. Then again, I have never actually gone to a gambling place. Okay, wow. The cards are just all over the place. The cards are kind of like you, all over the place, Jason. Wow. It's amazing how much of your personality they've taken on here. Whoa. Can't hardly hold them. Okay. Dragonfly. Dragonfly, it's a very weird card to come up for that question, because Dragonfly is about illusions. It's about the illusionary nature of life. It's about remembering who you are. Supposedly, dragonfly was once dragon, but forgot. Coyote tricked dragon into becoming a little fly, basically, is the basic story. And after it became a little fly, it couldn't remember how to be a dragon again. It says you are a powerful being, but you have forgotten who you are. And during this cycle, it's almost like a change of cycle has happened or is happening. I'm just going to ask like that. Well, I'll give you another two cards. What the heck? No, retreat. And Link says there are secrets. There are secrets. So this is the knower of secrets, and this is retreat. No, it'll be a fun retreat, but Moon Lodge for a man, if you're not planning on going to a retreat, well, it could be a fun thing for you to do, but there's another meaning to this card that could mean a forced retreat. I would say be very careful. In this case, Jason, these two together are not necessarily great, especially not for a guy. I'm just going to ask it with the pendulum. Okay. Stop. Is Jason going to win big at gambling? If he goes a gambling. And that's the wrong question. It doesn't want to answer. Okay, wait. Stop. How about, is he going to win at all? Something else is going on here. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. I named my cat Cowboy. Just testing. Wow, this thing is just, the energy is freaking weird. Yes, okay. And my name is Mabel. No. Okay. And Jason is going to win if he goes gambling. Seriously, you're not going to tell me. Dang. Yeah, I think it's a no. I don't think it wants to say. It says something else is going on here. I don't feel good about these two cards. Somebody else is waving. I don't feel good about these. It almost looks like you could be in some kind of danger. Moon Lodge can sometimes mean a forced retreat. Occasionally means jail time, or getting arrested, or something else like that, or getting sick, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It can mean that. And it's here with the links, which is secrets. I don't like this. Something with your car. This is movement. Dragonfly. That's odd. That's a very odd reading, Jason. I don't know. I say if you're going gambling, be careful. It's almost like something going on under the surface here. Not particularly a good thing, and I'm getting it's not a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I hate to bring anybody down in a reading, but I just got to tell you how I see it. This doesn't look good. It looks like you'd have to be very careful to make sure nothing happens. Like, for instance, don't be drinking. You could get pulled over. Remember, it's a holiday weekend. There's going to be police on the road, maybe. This is a holiday week. People are, you know, I don't know what it is exactly, but it doesn't look good. Now, if you go and win a whole bunch of money, I'll stand corrected or actually I'm sitting down right now, but it doesn't look good. Okay. Did I give Jason the information he needed? Is his reading complete? Yes. Very strong yes on that. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, Jason. Wish I could have been more positive. I would have loved to go out and help you celebrate. There's something you don't know though. There's something. You know what? When next time you come over, we'll do a reading and look into it a little more because it seems like there's something strange going on. I kind of got a weird vibe from that whole thing. Like maybe something's going on that you need to know. There's a lot of espionage in our lives, Jason. Heaven knows that's the truth, right? Uh, could it be shrubbery? No. Could it be a robbery? It could. Well, I'm not getting that card, but it's not impossible. Hmm. Yeah, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Yeah, yeah. If you go gambling, I would be very careful about drinking. I would be very careful about having a very set amount of money you're going to spend and just go to have fun. And that's all. Don't go thinking you're going to make a lot of money. But if you do, I'll be the first one to want to go out and celebrate with you. That would be fun. By the way, I got some cheap ass wine over here, Jason, if you want to come over and have some. I got like 3 bottles of the cheapest wine I've seen since high school. I'm not kidding, literally $4 a bottle for Winking Owl wine. I think I forget what I got. I got sangria and I think Zinfandel and blueberry. It was literally $4, right around $4 a bottle. I said, dang, this takes me back to high school. I've had some. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's good. It's okay wine. Doesn't give me a headache, so I count that as in its favor. It's a good tasting wine, and you can have some. Yeah, well, yeah, I would be very careful about booze. I said next time you come over, if you want some. But yeah, I'd be careful about it. I'd be careful about about drinking. I'd be careful about whatever you're doing. Okay, who's next? Got that 8-track song. Yeah. Who is next? Black Dragon or Berry? Right now I'm drinking chai tea. I got that too. You can come over and have chai tea, which is not much at all like Tai Chi, although it sounds similar. Yeah. Yeah, we need to send Jason a little bit of love and protection anyway. He's generally been having some times. Let's just put it that way without saying anything out of turn. It would be a good idea. Yeah, Gemini, you're free to come over and have some too. You ain't that far. You could come over here and have some wine with me. We could sit out and talk to the Sasquatch. Wait for the spaceships to arrive out back here. Who's next? Oh, big bottle of $12 margarita. Ooh, wee. What popped out? Talking stick, viewpoints and options. Hey, a lot of people. A lot of people could have some, right? Big bottle of margaritas. I'm over there. I'll come, Linda. I'll come over there. I like margarita. Yeah. Hey, Marilena. Did you come in while I was reading? Who's next? Barry. That's right. Barry. Okay, Barry, here you go. Power place, Earth connection empowerment, somewhere you feel very empowered, somewhere that you feel strong and confident. You might be looking to move or take a vacation. Oh, yeah, we need to get sticks from outside and make some stuff, don't we? Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Barry, some cards just went flying out. A miracle happens, and the frog is calls the rain, and the rain nourishes the ground. It can also be something that puts you in tears, but it can mean that rain is coming. The bumblebee is a miracle. A healing. Wow. Is this for Barry? Oh, I'm not going to repeat that, Denali. Well, miracles happening, and it looks like it has to do with healing medicine and frog medicine. And actually, there is a type of healing medicine that's frog medicine, Barry. If there's some kind of a health issue coming up, I'd say frog medicine. Use frog medicine. Um, but the bumblebee says something that's outside the range of scientific understanding, and a power place. Either a place you want to go or a place where you feel powerful. Um, Something very special is going to happen. Is this for Barry? Did these cards fly out for Barry? These extra cards that flew out, did they fly out for Barry? Yes. Well, shit. Something miraculous happens, Barry. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you what it is. I can't see, but it has something to do with a miracle. It has something to do with healing. It has something to do with a place where you feel very empowered. If there's some place you wanted to visit or some place that is like that for you, I'd say go there. And it has something to do with rain. Do you need rain out there? Oh, daiquiri. Yeah. Daiquiri would be good. Oh, we want to meet Marilena, but the spaceship just won't drop her off. Haven't talked him into that. Barry's getting some kind of miracle. Whatever it is, some kind of miracle is coming your way, some kind of healing. And the frog is about rain and watery, and about emotions. So something miraculous happens. And you'll know it when it comes. I was there going, wow, is this doesn't seem to be anything he's saying, oh yeah, well, but maybe it'll come up. Okay, who's next? It has to be, by now, it has to be Black Dragon, then Marilena. But he will probably step aside and let Marilena go because that's how Black Dragon is. I've already got this figured out. Hello, Ken. How you doing? G'day, Ken. Ken, he has a belief, he's of the belief that you smoke a bit of bud and all your troubles will be gone in no time, mate. Or at least temporarily. Anyway. At least temporarily. So, Marilena, listen up. I'm going to do you next. Okay, listen up, Mary. What is going on? Medicine wheel again. I shuffled those cards very good. I've noticed this. It's some kind of group thing that happens with us. We all get the same kind of cards. It's sort of a group zeitgeist or something. In Mary's case, I think she's moving. I think she's getting ready to move. I think also I'm getting the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle. Wow. A long cycle is ending for you, is what I'm hearing. You're getting ready to move soon. I really think you are. I know you've been thinking about moving. I think this may be about that. And I know a little bit of your backstory. This may be about you moving. This is just a guess. But what? Boy, the cards are getting feisty. The wolf. Full moon. That's in a couple of weeks. This is the new moon. Set your intentions, people. And set your intentions, Mary. That wolf. The new moon. But you know who else said he was a wolf? Joked that he was more like a wolf? do I have to say? Yeah, it's because we're all connected. Of course it is. Finally. Finally. Wow, I'm going to give you 2 more cards on this. North. You move north. And there's much gratitude. Looks like you're moving north. And the butterfly is a transformation occurs. That happens in stages. A butterfly, a transformation. Congratulations, Mari. Things are finally beginning to move for you. It looks like your chance to move will finally come. Ah, yes. Finally. I know you've been waiting for this. And the wolf over here is kind of like the jackal is in Egypt, you know? So you're going to be hearing from you know who around the full moon. I want to hear all about it. Okay. I want to hear all about it, Mary. Yeah. Yay! Mary's been really wishing for this for so long and waiting and trying to be patient. And yes, yes, yes. We'll take it. Ah, Ken. He's going to step aside for Ken. He's a sweet guy. That black dragon. Okay, Ken, this is for you. Ken, it's about the truth, Ken. Truth and integrity. The truth coming out. Always aiming for the truth. Well, this is a good start. Truth is a good start. What does Ken need to know? Secrets again. Honestly, so many secrets. Secrets coming to light. Secrets, the truth coming out. There are people who know secrets. People who see things, once again, like Denali said, Lynx see things that other people don't notice. They know secrets. What else? Making peace. Making peace. And you know what? Maybe finally there's some peace in your channel. I mean, I know you've had some problems with your channel and so on. This usually means internet. This is smoking the peace pipe and making peace. Truth, secrets. I think we're right on the verge of being able to speak again, to speak the truth. I think peace is coming to the internet. I hope we can see it. We're usually Ohio's usually too cloudy at night to see it. But I might get lucky. I'm going to take the phone out tonight and see if I can get anything on camera. Anybody know about what time that's supposed to happen? You met up with online truther mates in Melbourne. There you go. Well, they'll probably tell you a whole bunch of things. The Strawberry Moon, June 14th. That'll be interesting. Ooh, her birthday. We'll have to celebrate that. cool. Well, Ken, this is great. This is YouTube. I think you should have them on. Maybe you could have them on your show, Ken, or maybe they'll have you on the show. Here is truth, and here is knowers of secrets, peace. Maybe they know something about something you need to know. Maybe you could have them on your show. Maybe things finally get untangled with your show. Okay, is that Ken's reading? Is Ken's reading now complete? Yep. Okay. Ken's reading is now complete. These are short readings. Okay, yay! Oh, and we have abundance on the bottom card of the deck. Looks like we're going to get some kind of abundance. Okay. Or we do a bun dance where you swing your buns. Ooh, baby. I see you guys twerking out there. Okay, about 1 a.m. Oh, that'll be good enough. I'll be able to get a shower before I go out there. If that's true. Is there anybody else? Of course, Black Dragon. Black, it's your turn. Finally, Black Dragon. Dragon, this is your reading. Dragon. Then we'll just have some fun until my phone wears out of battery. My phone will be going out of battery pretty quickly. It's down to 18%. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You are the best I can't deny. When a girl walks in with a skinny little waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Okay. Two personalities in one body. Two personalities in one. A 2-for-1 sale. Wow. Okay, so Black Dragon. What does Black Dragon need to know? He needs to know that he's also got a giveaway ceremony, something to give away, and something to clear away, to be given away lovingly and peacefully. The giveaway ceremony is clearing something away too, as well as giving away a physical object. It can be a physical object or it can be something else. And you notice how these 2-card readings end up a 4-card reading because I'm such a generous person. Okay. Well, stepping out of the comfort zone is something you should be doing. We should all be doing that a little bit. Well, thank you. And so what else does Black Dragon need to know about this giveaway? What does he need to know? But not his bacon! No! Oh, come on, share. Look at what it is. Dragonfly. I told you. Dragonfly was once a dragon. Coyote talked him into being a fly, and he forgot he was a dragon. But if he ever remembers that he's a dragon, he will be wise and powerful again. This is all about remembering who you are. This is all about being a dragon and being divine. as well, remembering your divinity, remembering who you really are. It's coming. It's coming that time. Healing. And also, I'm seeing that there are some mysteries. Mysteries, miracles. Something unusual and miraculous happens to you as well. And healing. The medicine bowl was used for various things. To make medicines, for one, herbal medicine. Two, for scrying. They'd blacken the bowl with ash and put water in it in suburbs, and they would read that, use it sort of like a black mirror. Or sometimes it was used for washing newborns. All these things is the meaning of the medicine bowl, but primarily healing. So, is there a betrayal or wound? Oh, Dragonfly was betrayed by Coyote. It looks like a healing is to come if the giveaway is made. And you know what that is about, don't you, Black Dragon? Yes. Yes. Wow. That is quite a reading, Black Dragon. Okay, did I get everybody? I'm down to 7%. It's just about time for me to call it quits anyway. So, much as I love talking to you guys, and I would love to hear all about this, we can meet in chat if you would like for a while. And I would like that. We could go off to MeWe and talk because I know most of you have an account there. If you don't have an account, it's mewe.com, mewe.com. Maybe we will go off to Unified someday, but today, if you want to come to the chat room in MeWe, it's the Woo Lounge, or you can come into Galactic Woo Crew. And if you are not already in there, there are some questions you answer, but it's easy. You just answer the questions and you get in. As long as you answer the questions, you get in. As long as you take the time to answer a couple of questions, you're in. Okay. If you give us any trouble, Pam has these big heavy boots and a whip, and you don't want to cross her. Okay. So I love you guys. I feel very happy about these readings. Most of them are great. Were pretty great. Thank you, Denali. I would like to hear more from you. I would like to converse with you. I'll go over and see if anybody's in MeWe after I charge my phone up a little bit. And I hope to see you in other chats as well. And I'll be back on again as soon as I can. I will be dropping some links in MeWe to the video, to Unified, and otherwise, so you guys can go in and check it out before the coupon expires. Because if you do want to join it, it's the cheapest way to join it is before, but it all goes away on June 1st. So we've only got a couple of days. So go in and check it out if you want. I am going to be bringing the video and the links. So love you. Remember, the truth is where you find it. And never ever forget you are divine. You are divine. Okay, you can get to MeWe. MeWe isn't hard. It's you will try to get MeWe. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you if it's where you are or whatever. Most people can get MeWe. We're working on getting more places. Okay, I'm down to 1% and it's about to go. Take care. Till next time. Love you.